Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. I guess we are live. I can't see that we're live. So, hey, everybody, we'll get started just in a minute. I guess I can see the chat here. There's no chat yet. Coming to you live. You can see the title. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And another one, of course, is it could be for the love of God. Here we go again. But we'll get started here just in a moment. I was waiting for it to get to the top of the hour. I was looking for somebody to make a comment. Maybe we'll see it. Well, I'm just going to have faith. I love doing that. So, hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis coming from my personal page, facebook.com/giving it forward. And what I want to do is share with each and every one of you. A couple of weeks ago, not quite, we did a video. I did a first live in a long time talking about a huge announcement. And of course, I was pushing for a big Zoom that we did on the 15th. And now it's there. So hi Sandy, hi Craig. So it's great to be there. And so again, this whole video is, are you kidding me? Or, it's like, for the love of God. And so for those of you that know, I've been on social media since it started, right? We're probably, I don't know, 2000, 1999, and have been very, very, very honored and very blessed. Hi, Jane. Very, very, very blessed to do extremely, extremely well. And more important to me, I've helped, 68 people now earn millions of dollars. A couple of those are my sons and also my wife. And we made a decision to do it again, to do it all over again. And so with our previous company, we were there for 7 years and 8 months. And I'm telling you what, when I say, are you kidding me? Never ever have I ever said that as much as I have in the last couple of weeks. The company that we decided to get involved with is a company called Immunotec. Immunotec is 29 years old. In the last 5 years, it's done over $200 million every single year, like clockwork. So they've done billions and billions of sales. And here's one that I think is more important. They have 500 million of their core product, their hero product, sold. And so what's really blowing me away is after 39 years, you heard me correctly, 39 years in this industry. And, you guys know that I have the patent documentation beats conversation. So if you know of anyone that's ever said that statement, that's mine. It's slogan marked, it's trademarked, but people use it all the time. But never have I ever thought that I would find a company that had this much documentation. It's funny, I actually pulled this up really quickly, and I'm just going to cover a little bit of it. But a lot of you will be able to see this on my Facebook post and some others. But 79 patents. See, there's a lot of people out there that say I got a flagship product. I've just never been with a company that has a hero product. 500 million of their products gone to customers. You hear that? 500 million, right? So 92 publications. So this company's not only got 79 patents, but it's got scientific proof. Can you see, when I help people become successful, one of the things that they have very difficulty with is if somebody comes to them and says, hey, well, what about this company? And what about this product? And I found this company, this product on Amazon. And it's like, if a person's not a sales type and they're sharing things on their social media, it's like, it's fun for the first time to actually have something where I can send somebody and they go, what? Well, there was a person just the other day that posted and said, that they thought that we marketed glutathione, which we don't, right? And so it's been interesting how many people are just uneducated. But not only 92 scientific scientific studies, but 26 of those are gold studies. So that just means that, that universities did a blind test on these products, right? And major universities, 169 institution, 275 researchers in 20 countries. And so some of these things that you see here, it's like, again, I've been with quite a few companies out there that claim things, but when you see stuff about this product where, cystic fibrosis, liver disease, asthma, brain protection, cirrhosis, autism study, they have a study where it's scientifically proven. um, all kinds of stuff, immune and respiratory health, cancer research. They have a 126-page scientific proof where you can just say, listen, here's this document. Go look at what universities, what studies that talked about each and every one of these. So COVID, response and recovery, Parkinson's, hearing loss, muscle loss, weight loss. And I'm just like going, that is just crazy. It's just crazy. So the one thing that I do not want to, this is why I'm so excited and why Terry and I have decided to just jump in. We've just been involved in the company for a little over a week on Saturday, and me and our incredible organization is already hit the diamond position. And I couldn't have done that without all these incredible people, but probably over 100 people have already said, man, I want to try that product. Let's see what we can do. And if you see this video underneath somebody, look for their link. You'll find their link, and you can just try out. We have the company, Solomon, is a company called Immunotec, and their number hero product is called Immunical. And like I said, I could go on and on. But why did we make this decision? It's very simple. It's like a lot of people can get really hyped up and get excited about someone being enthusiastic. But the difference with me is in the last 7 years and 8 months, there's an individual that I love dearly, very good friend. His name is Josh Wago. And basically, he paid the Hollis family. He paid the Hollis family over $5.3 million. $5.3 million. So here's my first question to each and every one of you. If someone paid you and your family $5.3 million and they came out to you and said, hey, I'm doing some research. I'm going to go back out in the field and be a distributor. I'm going to do a lot of research with a lot of companies. If I decide that I'm going to go with a company, would you be interested? Yeah. Yeah. But I also, Josh reached out to his best friend, Chris Robinson. Me and him have been friends since Terry and I have been in this company, and Judy Stallings. And of course, I just love Norman Sherry, Josh's parents. And so he really did his due diligence when he decided that he was going to jump in this company, and they did emerge with MDC. And since I got in, I know that each and every one of you probably do the same thing I did. It's like, well, wait a minute. So then what I do is I go on my big giant research, right? Now I'm going to go everywhere. And the first thing that I found out is there's over 3,000, let me say this again, 3,000 video testimonies and success stories about the product. I watched a Zoom. Again, I posted this on my Facebook, so you can just roll through and see all the documentation, including this right here. But there was a Zoom that I found where a doctor was doing a Zoom with other doctors. The whole entire Zoom is a doctor talking to doctors, right? And again, talking about why it works and scientifically and all this. So then yesterday or the day before, I posted a video because it said documented, again, scientifically proven, that Immunical, their hero product, there's no other more robust and valuable, biologically viable protein than Immunocal. So, Solomon, someone in here will throw a link to you. You can get more information from them. And so, again, just mind boggling to me, right? That some people like, I know there's a buzzword out there right now, and it's like protein. I need protein, And so we market the number one source of protein everywhere. And that, again, is scientifically documented. Now, the next part, which is really hilarious, by taking this product, now there's doctors and Gary Brecka and all these people out there that are talking about the importance of glutathione. Now, here's a funny thing for you guys. I'm not born underneath a rock, but when it really came to the concept of glutathione, Robert Hollis, I've never even heard of the word. So it's like one of those hidden secrets or hidden treasures, right? And so there's a lot of companies out there that are marketing products that they say when you take their products, either liquid or pill or in an injection intravenously, easy for me to say. And these things will jump your glutathione, but it won't change the levels, right? So it's like insulin, right? And so if you're a diabetic and you take an insulin shot, that's going to move and give you a boost. But what do you got to do next? Just like the shots that are people that are taking for weight loss, you got to take it again, right? And so Immunocal, one ingredient, again, 79 patents, scientifically documented. This product actually slowly raises your glutathione levels. And so as you pick up your glutathione levels, that has everything to do with your immune system, every cell in your body. And some of the stuff that it does is amazing. So when you see people out there saying, well, we have a glutathione product, it's something that a person would take, they would get a little jump, but then their glutathione levels go down to wherever they are. And we lose 40% of our glutathione levels after the age of 50. And so since Terry and I have been taking this product, I'm just telling you, I feel better, I have more energy, I sleep better. And normally when you say this stuff, I've been involved with other companies and hit the top of 7 other companies. And it was always this thing that we couldn't say, right? It's like, don't make any claims. Don't make any claims. And so what we can do with this product that's really amazing is that you can be in a position where you're going to go, hey, listen, let me send you a couple of documents because this is scientifically proven to do this. So I'll tell you another incredible stories, not only with all the testimonials, but when I first got involved with the company years ago, they marketed a lychee mushroom. They called the king, the emperor's mushroom, right? And it was called lychee mushroom. And then the scientific name was Ganoderma lucidum. So what I would do to get people to try the product out to prove that it worked is I would go to a website. It's called PubMed. Pub is short for publications, med for medical, so medical publications. So it's pubmed.gov, a government website. And when I went there, there was over 4,000 studies. Hi, Norman. Love and appreciate you. But there was 4,000 studies on Ganoderma lucidum, what it did for you, why it had all these healing properties. So I would tell people all the time, hey, listen, look it. You know what I mean? PubMed.gov did it. And so about 7 years and 8 months ago, when I got involved in MDC, I still have the original bottle here. I had never ever heard of Ganoderma lucidum, but when I got involved with Josh, I had never heard about CBD. And I'm 63 years old, so I giggle when I say this. But, I came from the Nancy Reagan, generation. Just say no. Just say no, right? But, I seen all the stuff that the product did. So again, I went to pubmed.gov and I put in CBD, and it went from 4,000 to 14,000 studies done, not only on CBD, but THC. Hi, John. Hi, Melody. Hi, Jane. Thank you guys for jumping on here, Deborah. So then the next thing was like, wow, so if there's 10,000 more studies about this, and the properties behind hemp and also cannabis for people, then that turned out to be very, very successful run, right? And so now Josh Wagle and I flew out to Ann Arbor and got to spend some time with Norman and Sherry. It's so great to have them on here. And the next thing, that's Josh's parents. So the next thing, which by the way, they just hit silver. Yay! And so the thing that I did is, okay, all right, this Immunocal product, I'm gonna go in and put glutathione and how important that is. And so I put in glutathione 197,000. Did you guys hear this? And I've been in a lot of conversations. Hi, Scott. Hi, Bill. I've been in a lot of conversations with health and a lot of companies that are doing their very, very best to try to get me to market for their company, because I do tens and hundreds of millions of dollars in marketing online for companies. And I teach people how to do that. And so, never ever have I ever, seen that much documentation. Well, then it actually gets a little crazier. You can actually look in what is called the Doctors or Physician Reference Guide. So what this is doctors now probably, no doubt, probably have it on an app, but it's called the PDR, but it's also it has another name in Canada. And so what the physician desk reference means is that once they do all the tests to a person, a patient, find out what they're having difficulties with and problems with, they go to the physician's desk reference to figure out what to prescribe them, what to give them. And Immunocal is in the physician desk reference, also in the same thing that deals with Canada. So never have I ever marketed a product where I go, well, this is in the physician's desk reference. There's 190,000 scientific articles and papers that are written on publicmedications.gov, right? There's all the 126 page, studies. And it's just fascinating to me. And I'm a big believer in God. And I'm just like, I always thought that, wow, I'd like to be with MDC for my existence, right? And all of a sudden I thought, well, if I'm leaving MDC and joining Immunotec, is this company is the next company going to be is solid and fun and duplicatable? And the more that I learn, the more that I'm blown away with the decision that Josh Wagle made for me and my family. And so he picked an incredible company. We have you'll see a lot of people here that will share. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Natalie. It's great to have you guys on here. Hi, Sandy. And Craig, thank you again for all the stuff that you're posting. Scott, I see some wonderful people in here. But I wanted to jump on and just tell each and every one of you that Terry and I have now made a decision to go to the top of the compensation plan with Immunotec. It's got some really unique things with the compensation plan as well. Hi, Angel. Another person, I think Angel just hit silver. But I need you to go through the list. People will probably be sharing this video. Get back with the person that shared this video with you. Again, documentation beats conversation is really what it's all about. And when you really have a product that gets people immediate, I take the product along with the boost, and I get immediate feeling from the product. And so when you have a hidden secret like this, make sure that you get back with the person and really ask for the documentation. They even have, for $19, you can do a 5-day trial of the product, and it's a money back guarantee. But really, why is documentation so important? Well, then people could just be lying. If you're gonna, Solomon, if you're gonna have people that really, really are gonna tell you that things are true, wouldn't you want to see if it's really, really true? The reason I came up with that is for years, there's a lot of people out there that won't show their income. You can go to my website and see my income. That's documentation. So get back with the person that shared this video with you. If you see it and in my, I put it on here, you can reach out to me. I'll ask any questions that you have. But even when you decide if you wanted to try other products in the company, that also is a money back guarantee. So again, solid company, solid product, solid compensation, a great owner. Mauricio is just amazing. And I'm looking forward to helping each and every one of you achieve any kind of success that you want. So take care and God bless. And if no one's ever given you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. Let me be the first, because that's what my mentors did for me. Take care and God bless, and see you soon.